Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I want to continue and do the final episode for a series I started a long time ago, back when I started the other channel. Well, I first got a computer a long time ago. My friend let me use his YouTube account. I did some videos, like testing videos, to test out how to do videos and uploading and stuff like that. And then like 2 weeks from that, I started my own channel, and that's the channel you're watching now. And I started a series called Most Underappreciated Movies in the World. And I wanted to get up to at least 100 movies that I put on this list. And this is number 100, so this is the end of the series. I'll still be doing movie reviews, but it'll just be just regular movie reviews. And also, there's another movie I want to review on this thing too, but I'm not going to call it underappreciated. And it's weird because I did the series, and then I stopped at number 84 back March 23rd, 2013, and that was Corvette Summer. I saw on late night. It was a Mark Hamill movie in the 70s with Annie Potts in it. Saw it late night on Turner Classic Movies. I saw it a long time ago on the CBS, but I really enjoyed it. So I mean, I don't think people pretty much forgot about it. And then back September 2nd, more than a year later, September 2nd, 2014, I started back up again with Hardware and Dust Devil being 85 and 86. So this is my very last episode of Most Underappreciated Movies, because I just wanted to reach the 100, and I think that's fine. And it's a movie called Dress to Kill, the 1980 Brian De Palma movie with starring Michael Caine and Angie Dickinson. And it's weird because it's topical right now because it involves transgender. If you remember the very overhyped Bruce Jenner stuff involving Bruce Jenner, becoming a female. And like I said, it involves transgender. It's definitely a theme in the movie. And it starts off with Angie Dickinson as a sexually frustrated and somewhat sexually confused person. Aren't we all? And she, they show her, and then, her husband has, and then she's pissed off at her husband, and then she goes to Michael Caine's psychiatrist, and she tells about the problem, and then she asks Michael Caine if she wants to have sex with him, and he's like, hey, sure, baby, but I'm married, so I can't do it. And they go on the thing, and they said, wouldn't it be, Mike Caine's like, wouldn't it be easier for you to be mad at your husband and talk to your husband about this instead of me? He's her psychiatrist, I guess. And then, she leaves, and then they have like this scene in a museum where she meets up with this guy, and it's like 5-10 minutes long, and there's no vocals, there's no they don't talk. It's all done like to music, like a pantomime type thing. For like in this museum, she finds this guy, she loses her glove, she flirts with the guy, and then she backs away, and then it's pretty cool. The narrative is different just through music. And then she goes to the cab, and she says she wanted to apologize for being so rough, and then I think he grabs her and he starts making out with her and stuff like that. And then the cab driver is like this, trying to look at with the mirror, trying to get a real good look. It's really kind of funny, that part with that. And then she like screams, and next scene the horn honks in the cab. That's pretty funny. I mean, the movie's really dirty, especially for 1980. It's very controversial. Because I remember one thing about it, the shower scene at the beginning shows the husband, shows Angie Dickinson in the shower. Now she was a sex symbol back, especially back in the 70s and into the 80s. In the 70s, she was in Policewoman. That's what she's really famous for, and then she's famous for this movie. One of the most famous things in the movie is, well, they show her in the shower, and then they show her standing up, and that's her, and then they show close-ups from here down her nether region, and that is actually standing, a body double, because she says she doesn't do nudity. She did a little bit, because they showed the part with her standing up, they showed her face and stuff, and she was somewhat nude. She did do that, but she was in the shower, behind the shower door, and, But that was very controversial back then. People were saying, was she naked? Was she not naked? And they found it was a stand-in later on. It was a body double. And then that's weird because his next movie, one of his movies a couple years after that was called Body Double, which is awesome too. I like that too. But, you know, something happened and it involves a serial killer. Like when she throws that glove on the ground when she goes to get the guy, and then you see a gloved hand pick up the glove. And later on, there's a serial killer in the movie, and the one girl, she gets killed, and the serial killer kills with a razor, right? And the girl holds up her hand, and the serial killer cuts, and you see a big cut like that. It's very visceral. You really feel it, because, I mean, being slashed with a straight razor, I don't see people, I mean, there's straight razors in this movie, a couple people own them, but I don't know anyone who owns a straight razor now. But, I mean, being killed like that would be horrible. Because I know, well, being killed anyway would be horrible. But, boy, that's a violent way to go. It's a very violent and dirty movie. Definitely an R-rated movie. Even for back then, you know. And the only time I ever had a straight razor, there's one guy when I was in Germany who cut hair. He had a straight razor and he shaved the back. Used to shave the back of your neck right there. He was the best guy that did haircuts back in Germany, in Garlstadt, Germany. It's a strange feeling though, because he put like the shaving on the back of your neck, and then he shaved down with a straight razor. It felt weird though, but he did a good job. Well, I'm digressing though. I don't want to give away much more, but there's a hooker witnesses the murder and sees the killer. She goes to the police, and then she's played by Nancy Allen. And then the detective is Dennis Franz, who ended up getting real famous for playing Sipowicz in NYPD Blue. And he's really rude and vulgar and kind of a jerk. And he's really funny, though. He's like wallows in his sleaziness. I love this movie. I give this a 10 out of 10. This is a fantastic movie. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but it's really cool. And it stars Michael Caine. You know, Michael Caine is one of the greatest actors of our generation. Andrew Jenkinson's pretty good too. Nancy Allen, Dennis Franz, and then Andrew Dixon's son is played by the kid who ended up going on to star in Christine. Now I remember based on the Stephen King thing. Now, I remember Christine. I used to wear a shirt that was similar to what he wore in the movie, and then whenever I wore the shirt in the movie Christine, my friend John Walker was coming and say, "Hey, cunt face, how you doing?" Because, and it wasn't really an insult on me, it meant to be funny, because if you read the book Christine, the guy gets called cunt face a lot. I don't know if he might have gotten called cunt face in the movie, but the movies are always different. But no, I give this full on 10 out of 10, a great movie. And I just want to say, what the heck happened to Brian De Palma, because he used to make some of the best movies. And then his last really great movie, I think, is Carlito's Way. And then after that, he's done crap like, I hated the first Mission Impossible. I didn't like Mission to Mars. I didn't like Snake Eyes. I mean, they were terrible. And then before he did Carlito, he did Raising Cain. Raising Cain was awful too. I used to follow his career all the time. I don't follow his career anymore. But he did some of the best movies like Scarface, The Fury, Carrie, Body Double. He did Casualties of War. A lot of people hated Casualties of War, but I saw that in Germany. But I like Casualties of War. I thought that was a great movie. But he did a bunch of great movies. I just don't know what the heck happened to him. Sisters, he did that. I'd like to see Blowout again, that one movie with John Travolta I saw on TV a long time ago. I'd like to see that again, too. And Wise Guys with Joe Piscopo and Danny DeVito, and also Captain Lou Albano. That was awesome. But that gets a 10 out of 10 for my last series of the most underappreciated movies of the world, number 100. And also, I saw a movie right after that called Starting Over. I know I'm not considered most underappreciated. And it's a romantic comedy, and right there, I was like, But it was made in 1979, so. And it's one of the quirky ones like Harold and Maude, even though this isn't as good as Harold and Maude was the shit. That was awesome. But the reason I really stuck with it is I never saw it before, and it starred Burt Reynolds. And I'm a huge Burt Reynolds fan. Candice Bergen is in there, and Candice Bergen plays this girl, and they end up getting the divorce. Whoop, Tony. Okay, I got a message. They end up getting a divorce, And you know, and she's a singer. And you get to see her singing a lot, and her singing is pretty dreadful, but it's meant to be funny. And he has a friend, Charles During, he goes to, and he ended up meeting this girl named, uh, the girl played by Joel Clayburgh. And the first meeting, she said she thought he was a pervert, and she said she's gonna cut his fucking balls off. I thought that was funny. I'm gonna put swearing in this one because it's a dirty subject, anyways, dirty movie, and it's really very strange. I like some of it. Some of it's really funny, and some of it just comes off as being really weird. I mean, it's not a perfect movie at all, but I'd probably give this a 7 out of 10. I like Burt Reynolds, but this is a strange one. I'm really on the fence about it because sometimes I just wasn't completely interested in it, but then Burt Reynolds makes it interesting, and then, it's never boring, but it's like, But there's lots of funny parts in it, thankfully. But weird humor, and it's a very strange movie. It really is. Got 3 stars, so made 1979. Starting over, 7 out of 10. But the real star is, of course, Dressed to Kill, 10 out of 10. So, hope you like this very last thing of most underappreciated movies in the world. I hope you enjoyed this series. I'm still going to do movie reviews, but this is the very last of this series right here. So, till next time, bye, please. Take care, my legion. Long-winded video as usual. I got a little more. Oh, I got a little more pop. I gotta see what Tony wants. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, he didn't. Oh, no, Tony. I'm sorry for Tony. Messed me back. He wasn't able to get any free donuts. I'm sorry. He said he was busy today, but it happens. I mean, because yesterday was National Donut Day, and I paid for donuts, but I got 6 free. Buy one and get one free, kind of. Sorry, Tony. Tony's my buddy, and Tony's been kind enough to me making thumbnails for me, especially for the movie reviews. I really appreciate Tony Talant. He's a great guy, too. So, take care, everybody.